Good morning, Cody, and
Good
Happy New
morning. How
Year.
are you? Yeah, Happy New Year.
Same to you. You are my first interview for 2022.
Oh, well, that will make two of us, so we can celebrate. You are my first as well. We're starting the new year in the right way.
Great, hooray.
Yeah.
So I got to speak to you about season right before season one,
Hmm.
and I asked you about, what you had to bring as a judge, and you said how the performance made you feel. Now, for season two, did you apply the same or did you kind of tweak the way you judged?
I mean, anytime there's a season one, there's going to be a learning curve to it all, and how you apply yourself and what your identity is. I can tell you, I am vastly underqualified to judge any of these acts, if you really think about it, because they're so unique and specific. And this season, with COVID restrictions being lessened, we were able to have a wider net, and there was a considerable more amount of talent. But still, yes, long story short, to answer your question, it is how, because like I say, I feel underqualified to judge. It is how they make me feel, because it's the same way with my profession as a pro wrestler. That's ultimately the most real thing about what we do is, okay, well, what did we make them feel? If the intention was to make them feel very happy or to be angry at this individual, what was it, and did we accomplish that? And the acts on Go Big Show season two, a lot of feelings. I'm sure you can see from the trailers and sizzles out there is a wide palette of different acts.
For season two, super excited for it. I got to watch a little bit of it already, but if you can share a jaw opening moment of season two, and if you can't, because that's a spoiler, of one that what we already got to see for season one.
Well, I mean, you almost get desensitized to all of the jaw opening acts, because again, this was a very high risk, a lot of stunts and professionals doing these stunts. When it came to this season, the Iceman is someone I would look out for with season two, just because the simplicity of smashing ice with your hands, but then adding to the fact that you're going to attempt a world record. And the fact that I also, the judges, you'll see, we get involved from time to time, and we find out just how real all these things really are. I would keep an eye out on the Iceman. I'd keep an eye out on Horse, who's all over the trailers because of the unique type of act that he has. The Amazing Sladdick, Professor Splash. Those are some of my favorites, just off the top of my head.
As a wrestler, do you ever think when you're watching any of these performances, example, the Iceman with the strength and breaking these ice blocks, about scouting?
Oh, well, I mean, I'm always in wrestler mode, and that's classic wrestling promoter 101, where you see something or somebody that you think could add to your show. This show is filled with potential people and wrestling personalities. In the original season of Go Big Show, Tolga, who went really far as a strongman, he'd make an incredible professional wrestler. And the amount of balance that you'll see with, like, prime example, the Harryalist, that's something that really could lean itself into the world of pro wrestling. So I'm always thinking that, and I do speak my mind quite frequently on the show, that so many of them would make great pro wrestlers for sure.
Back to being a judge, are there moments where just after you actually done the meter score and you're just kind of like, wait, maybe I should have pushed a little more?
Where I think the talent should have pushed more.
Maybe you should have pushed for a slightly higher score, or maybe not so high.
Well, I jokingly, I'm probably the most firm judge on the show. My perfect score is, in jest, we always say a 98, and by no means am I handing out 100 to anybody. But as the show moves on, and the luck of the draw and the game that needs to be played, it's not only being skilled in what you're bringing to the table as a contestant. Okay, well, if you're the Dare Daughter and you're going to perform these circus-like feats, that's an amazing amazing thing, but how does it stack up against who you have on the other side of you? And that's really the game. That's something we didn't know going into season one. Now in season two it's more prominent. I can tell you though, the best advice that we've given is always don't leave anything on the table. Really, don't leave anything on the table. There have been acts who wanted to hold something back for their finals act, perhaps, and they never made it to the finals. So more than me pushing for a higher score, we really try to push the contestants to give it all. Yes, of course, layer them in a way that you can make it to the finale and get close to $100,000, but you really can't leave anything out when it comes to impressing such a unique judging group, and not only the unique judges, but then Bert, who's right there, and he'll certainly speak his mind as well.
Well, thank you. And to finalize, I want to share that I actually became an American citizen last year, and my boyfriend said that I was not complete until I listened to American Dream song.
Oh, that I love that. Congratulations, by the way.
Thank you. So real quick,
Yeah,
what song inspires you? I mean, is it maybe that one?
I have some unique song choices of inspiration. My dad's former music, which I think it's titled Common Man Boogie, is one that always inspires me. I love a good wrestling song. And then what a lot of people don't know is prior to any match that I have, if I have my headphones on, I'm always listening to the same thing. And that's the Phantom of the Opera soundtrack, which is very bizarre. And it's just what I do, music of the night, all those jams. But yeah, you can't go wrong. You can't go wrong. If you're looking for that true blue American citizen now, I would say Bruce Springsteen. Can't go wrong with the boss. Congratulations. That's really cool to hear.
Yes, my boyfriend's a big wrestling fan.
Yay.
Well, thank you so much. It was great talking to you, and congratulations. And I mean, it was a highlight to speak to you again about the same show. I mean, that's a big success.
Thank you. Hopefully we're talking about it again for season 3. Please tell your boyfriend I said hello, and you guys need to come check out a show sometime.
Fingers crossed. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.